seen 5 movies.
I'll let you go first. I'll let you pick first.
All-time movies.
All-time, any movie.
Okay. So I'm just gonna be guessing. I'm just gonna be.
90% of the time.
I'm just gonna be saying names.
I know my first one, and you probably might pick it.
What about series? How's that work?
Series? What do you mean?
Do you get the series?
No, you get one. You get one out of the series because there is
Sucks.
no, because there is a good one of the series, and then there's not. There's always one great movie of the series.
And I just don't know.
Yeah.
This is where you have the advantage. Yeah. I'm going to go movies. Do I have to know the title or can I tell you?
You can
this
tell
movie?
me. You can tell me.
I'm going to go.
Since you don't really know
I'm going to go the first Star Wars movie.
First Star Wars? Like episode 1?
Like, isn't that a movie series? Star Wars?
Yeah. It's
the
Star
first
Wars.
One.
Okay, so let me tell you, the Star Wars series is a little tricky, as in episode 1 was the 4th ever Star Wars created. So they made a series, they made a trilogy, and then they went to a prequel trilogy, and then they made an end trilogy.
Can I back out of this?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. No, that's fair. That's fair. Because you could have picked episode 4, which was the ever first Star Wars created, or you could have picked episode 1, which.
So did episode 4 come out before episode 1?
Yeah.
Then it's not episode 4. You fucking tools.
Okay. Well, that's
That's you, Michael.
Yeah. I know. It doesn't make sense,
Fuck
but
the people.
But yeah.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna go. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna go personal list maybe. I'm gonna go. Back to the Future.
1, 2, or 3.
1. Maybe 2 is a better one. But I feel comfortable not knowing what I'm talking about with that.
I think you did good with Back to the Future 1.
Okay. What you got, Michael?
Interstellar.
Ooh, that's like a good fucking.
Yeah, that's a genuinely good movie.
That's gonna be good in 20 years.
Same with Back to the Future. Back to the Future 1 is still a great movie.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I just had one in mind, Michael, and I fucked it. I gotta be on luck. I guess I could cut, huh? Oh, I just had one in mind. What was it? I'm gonna go Space Jam.
The original?
Yeah, fuck LeBron. Kidding me?
Yeah, Space Jam. I'm gonna just put 1. Space Jam 1.
Okay, I'll allow it.
No, Space Jam, because the other
one.
one
I thought of my other
weird
movie.
name.
Please
Okay.
do not pick it.
I'm gonna go for the nerds. No, I'm gonna branch off of your first idea.
Okay.
And pick the actual good Star Wars.
Okay.
Which is Star Wars The Sith Returns.
Okay, I'm gonna do Toy Story 2.
Wow, bold. I can't type.
Now, hold on. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
And change my answer?
Sure.
Is Toy Story 2 the first one where Buzz Lightyear comes in the scene?
Buzz Lightyear's in the first one.
Does that really go the pizza one? The
Yeah.
first one? Can I change to Toy Story?
Yeah, that's
okay. Fine. Okay. Thank you, Michael.
I want to say Toy Story 1 is the best out of the 4.
Thank you, Michael.
You realize there's 4 Toy Stories?
Yeah, dude, it's too much.
I want to say...
Is there not a 5th?
No. They definitely ended it with a 4th.
4 was the pink bear, right?
No, that's 3. I don't think you've seen 4.
4.
4 made me cry.
Did it really?
Toy Story 4 made me cry. That's how wild that was.
Throw it up there, Michael.
No, I'm gonna roll with a very safe bet. Cars.
Yeah, I feel like when I it was either one of those two.
Yeah,
for
Toy
my-
Story is a good one. I think Toy Story is above
for my
Cars.
cartoon one.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I got a one like a legend. I think.
Yeah,
I got
you
a
got
sports.
you got a sports. You got an all time.
I got a cartoon.
You got a cartoon.
Movies, dude. I just want to sports. Okay, I'm gonna think action. I haven't seen shit for
Action movies.
I know there's some great fucking Robin Williams ones. I just
Yeah,
don't know
there
the
are.
names of
There
them.
are. You want me to list actors?
No, because I couldn't.
Okay.
If you put up a picture of 5 people, famous actors, and you said which one is Anderson Cooper, is that a guy?
I have no idea.
Or if you said which one's Brad Pitt,
You
put
pick
a gun
Rock?
in my head, I'd die.
Really?
I have no idea what Brad Pitt looks
if
like.
I had 5 pictures and I told you which one's Leonardo DiCaprio,
I could figure out him, and I could figure out the guy I kind of look like.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
What about Matthew McConaughey?
He was in Interstellar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3.
There you go. I got you.
I know Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Okay. How about Andrew Garfield? Sure.
No.
Robin Williams. You said Robin Williams.
I know what goddamn Adam Sandler's is.
Adam
Okay,
Sandler.
I'm gonna pick. God, I just got a lot of sports ones, dude. I feel I haven't seen a whole bunch of action or like drama.
I mean, you go with comedy. Surely you've seen some comedy ones. The Rock. You can know what The Rock is.
I'm gonna go. Fuck, I gotta go movie. I think, or sports again because I just don't know better. I'm gonna go.
That's.
I'm gonna go.
I think you want this one.
Do I?
Yeah, I think this is a good pick. I think I was gonna pick it.
Okay, thank you, Michael. I was fighting hard between that and The Longest Yard, but I'm happy with that. I think.
Yeah, I think I'd put Happy Gilmore over The Longest Yard.
I don't think many people have seen.
A lot of people can reference Happy Gilmore versus The Longest Yard.
Okay.
I think that's a good move. Yeah, I was thinking about putting that next.
Okay. I got 5.
But you have 5? You know
I
you
got,
have
and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be cool. I got 2 5s, and I think they're pretty even.
I want to.
Michael with his 4th pick. He's
There's
got
so many to
Interstellar, the best Star Wars, and Cars so far.
Damn, dude, there's so many fucking movies.
You got action, you got drama, you got comedy.
I'm gonna go romance.
Get the Notebook.
Titanic.
Ooh! Oh, what a! How was that not? How was that taken 4th, dude?
Titanic. It's a Leo classic. Leo.
Wow, that's got me thinking about his movies now.
Although you
There's a
said
lot.
another good one. You said a very
The
good one.
Longest Yard?
No. When I said Titanic, what'd you say? You already forgot?
No, I'm not gonna.
The Notebook is a fucking good one.
I know it's
that's a good one to pick. I'm not
the
gonna
love
pick it next.
movie,
Yeah.
but I don't think. And I don't have a.
You don't have a
I'm gonna
romance.
go another sports.
That's bold.
I already have 2, dude. Shit.
I would consider Happy Gilmore a comedy more than
Yeah,
a
but
sports. It's golf, but it's more of you don't watch Happy Gilmore for golf. You watch it for the comedic relief.
I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna save my 2. 3. I'm thinking about.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot it.
I'm gonna go my 2 so I can think out loud, Michael, so it helps me process.
Yep.
And I know you know this, but in case I'm listening
Yeah.
or someone else is, now they know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking between either Wolf on Wall Street
That's a good Leo.
or because I don't have just I don't have just like I feel like a. Is that like a comedy or is that just like
Wolf
a
of Wall
movie
Street?
movie?
That's a movie.
I don't have a movie like fucking Scarface or anything like
Back
that.
to the Future is a movie.
Yeah, I guess so. Or either that or The Blind Side / Remember the Titans. But I don't know that I can have 3 sports movies, Michael.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
If I were you, I would have put Remember the Titans before Space Jam.
Me too.
Uh,
I'm gonna go. Let me look at.
but
yours.
I don't know. I don't know if you want to go 3 sports.
Yeah, surely I can't.
I don't think you can.
But dude, remember the Titans, dude? Oh my Lanta!
Yeah, I think you.
I think
you fucked up in the sports department.
I kind of fucked. But dude, I picked goddamn Stranger Things, and I picked fucking Space Jam.
Space Jam. Okay, granted, Space Jam is a great movie, but out of all of the
Yeah, but it's
sports movies,
You got to be a basketball fan or a kid.
Yeah. But although Space Jams did include the Looney Tunes, so that was a big.
Yeah.
That was a big crossover.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. I'll go with The Wizard of Oz.
Solid pick. Wow, I'm surprised. Oz. That was a good one.
That came within the last 2 seconds.
That was a very good pick. It's a classic. That's a classic movie.
That's a 1 or 2 pick.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, everybody.
Nah.
I'm sorry that we picked Titanic 4th and Wizard of Oz
5th.
I'm sorry.
All right, to close it off, what we got? There's just so many good movies out there. Where do I go?
And we should read out the list of our drafts once we're done.
Wolf of Wall Street was good. I don't think I'd do that one. Shutter Island's a good one, but I'd be Leo heavy if I did that one.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one, but I don't
Shutter
watch
Island.
movies.
Yeah, no, you don't. That's a shame.
What genre are you thinking? You thinking cartoon? You thinking?
I want to go on the edge of fantasy. Like I'm thinking like a Godzilla sort of spin. Like maybe like a Kong.
Yeah, Kong versus. Wow, there's. This is a terrible list, dude. I just thought of another fucking thing. Can we have 6 picks?
Yeah, we could do 10 if you want.
No, we could do 6 because we gotta wrap it up. You know.
Yeah. God damn.
You got
dude.
2 picks.
Yeah, I know. Those are 2. Yeah, that's 2 picks, Tyler.
That's 2 picks.
That's 2 picks. Movies. I'm gonna go. Shit, I keep going back and forth. Now I'm thinking cartoon.
What's he doing for his 5th pick?
We shouldn't have done movies, dude. I'm going back and forth, and then I think of another genre, and then I'm just.
Yeah.
I'll give you your next pick, and then I get 2 back to back.
No, because then mine might give you some ideas. I think it will.
I don't know. Because now I'm thinking like fucking Stuart Little.
Okay, how about this? I'll give you an honest opinion on this if you give me an honest opinion on mine. And then you can still get another pick, but I won't give you an honest opinion on
Okay,
mine.
that's fair.
So you can pick which one, this pick or the next pick. Because I'm going to need to bail myself out of not knowing the difference between the 2.
Fuck, dude. Now I'm going like Star Trek, but I already have Star Wars, and I'm like...
That was a TV show, yeah?
I don't think they have movies. But it is a TV show, yes.
All right, Michael. Well, you're not going to die if you lose this draft. So let's decide. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go comedy. We're gonna go.
We're
gonna go Will Ferrell, and then I think we're gonna go. Anchorman.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go Anchorman.
That was a good one.
I think we're gonna go Anchorman. That's it.
I thought you might have gone Step Brothers, but Anchorman's.
Oh,
For
that
real.
That was a good one.
I'm not gonna say it, so you can take it.
No. I think I'm gonna stick with Anchorman, but those are a top two. Will Ferrell. Yeah.
I don't know. Elf is pretty fucking solid too.
Elf is, but I feel like Elf is very situational with it being a Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know that you could put a Christmas movie up here. I mean, Christmas movies are a big
Christmas
part of movies.
Story. Yeah, but they're very situational.
And I'm sorry for this list. This list is fucking terrible. Space Jam and we'll read them out after. So we both get an honest opinion, right?
Yeah. Honest opinion.
Would you take Avengers Endgame or Avengers Guardians of the Galaxy? Between those two.
Do you want more help than that, or do you want one or the other?
That makes me think I should just go personal from what you just asked me.
No,
And say
because I will.
say Spider-Man.
I'll give you the top three Marvel movies right now,
Okay.
and then I will let you pick between the three. How about that? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's no superheroes on here. We need
No, there's not.
And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that I have
But
Space Jam.
I was thinking fantasy. I was like, okay, Star Wars, it's fantasy.
Yeah.
Marvel is kind of fantasy. But I'll give you Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
Avengers Infinity War.
I forgot about that one.
That one's I think the top Avenger movie.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll give you Spider-Man No Way Home. Those are the top three
Okay.
Marvel movies at the moment.
I don't think it's a Spider-Man one. And only because it had, I think, from what I understand, it was good, but it had its special, it had
aid.
help.
It had aid. Yeah.
It's hard to not make that
Yeah.
situation good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what are the first two?
Avengers Endgame or Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War, I remember, was fucking huge,
Yeah, it was
dude.
big.
And it was before Endgame, correct?
Yes. So Infinity War happened and then Endgame. And I'll even do this. Infinity War had a great build up and a very, very shocking / it's not bad as in the movie was bad, but a bad as in like a lot of the characters disappeared bad.
Uh-huh. And this is
And then
Infinity War?
Infinity War, and then Endgame picked up with that.
So it just shook shit up, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Infinity War shook the barrel,
go.
and then Endgame cleaned it up.
I'm gonna go Infinity War. Then.
Okay,
Write it down.
that's.
I'll do that.
I'm sorry, I can't fucking. Spell.
I can't. It's fine.
Yeah, I think he did the best. Infinity War. Out of those three lists, it would have been between Infinity War and No Way Home for me.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's your six? And you have an honest opinion between whatever you want.
Yeah. And I think I don't have a sports route yet.
Do you not?
I don't.
You got NASCAR cars.
But that's like cartoon. It's not really.
You got Titanic.
What the fuck is sports and Titanic's gonna do
You
together?
got to swim, dog.
You swim? Yeah, let me just
You
be a part of
swim.
the fucking Olympics real quick while the
Boom.
Titanic is sinking.
In Anchorman, they have mixed martial arts.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, they have like street fights,
Brawls.
yeah, nunchucks.
Where'd you get a grenade?
Yeah. Yo, you know that quote?
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Wow.
I love Lamp.
Honest opinion on Rocky.
Ooh. The one where he fights the Russian guy.
Yeah.
So
I don't know which
think
Rocky
it's
that
Rocky
is.
4.
Is that 4?
Yeah, and Logan was a big Rocky guy, so I'm curious to see what he would say.
Rocky.
Because I know he fought some other dude. I think it was in 2. Something Lang.
Isn't Rocky? No, I think
The dude with the
shit.
the American flag shorts. But I'm going to say go Rocky 4. I don't think you go bad with that.
Rocky.
Balboa.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
2006. Damn. I thought it was later than that. I guess that was the early. Oh, that was the new one.
Fucking. Let me just type Celestial Saw. Let's go to movies. So one of them was Creed. That's okay. That's the one I was thinking of. Creed is like the next step for Rocky. He becomes a coach.
I think you want to pick one of the OG ones.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would either pick Rocky 1 through 4.
And I don't think you go wrong with 4. I'm thinking Logan would say 4, but he might say 2. But my honest opinion,
I want to say 4. Yeah.
Because as he fought the Russian guy and he trained out in the fucking Russian wilderness while the Russian guy was in his like fucking lab with all this.
Yeah.
You've seen those, right?
Yeah. I want to say Rocky.
Rocky 4. All right, so let's read out these lists and then let's wrap this up.
Go ahead and read yours.
Should we do the TV shows too, since we got them?
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael. Actually, we'll read mine first since I had the first pick. For TV shows, Tyler had Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Stranger Things, Family Guy, and SpongeBob.
And I had The Office, Friends, House of Dragons, Phineas and Ferb, and Scooby-Doo. I want to say, if I had to go off on a limb, I want to say you win.
Me too, and I think
Game of Thrones.
Pretty close.
Game of Thrones beats House of Dragons because it was the first one, I believe. I want to say Scooby-Doo and SpongeBob are pretty.
I could see why you
neck and neck.
Yeah, I think Scooby-Doo would beat SpongeBob. I think Family Guy would beat Phineas and Ferb. I think
The Office beats Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I think Friends and Breaking Bad, it's two different genres. I don't know if you can really compare that. But
in the movies, we had 6 movies.
6 movies. I had Interstellar, the Star Wars, The Sith Returns, Cars, Titanic, Anchorman, and Rocky 4.
And I had Back to the Future, Space Jam, Toy Story, Happy Gilmore, The Wizard of Oz, and Marvel Infinity War.
And I will just go ahead and say I applaud you for trying.
I think I
applaud you for trying.
No, I don't know, dude.
I applaud you for trying.
I don't think Anchorman's up there with The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, if we were to compare,
let's send these to people and see what they say.
Okay,
I'm just curious, but yeah.
Comedy wise, you have me Happy Gilmore beats Anchorman. Sure.
Okay.
Sports, Space Jam versus Rocky 4. I feel like Rocky 4 was it was a
sports movie.
More sports movie than Space Jam was. Mm-hmm. Space Jam was a fun, laughy, kids sort of sports movie. For a movie, Back to the Future 1 versus Interstellar.
I'm gonna argue Back to the Future because Interstellar is very good, but I don't think as many people have seen that, and I think it's very long.
Yeah, but that's your opinion because you can't watch movies. You cannot watch movies. Toy Story and Cars, I can't pick one. If gun in my head, I couldn't pick one. I couldn't pick one.
I'd die on that hill.
Yeah. For
you don't have any superheroes.
No, but for fantasy, the best Star Wars versus the best Marvel movie, that's a fucking kicker.
Yeah, and I think you got to go Back to the Future because it's more of a classic here. Like you got to go with Star Wars over my Infinity War there.
You know what? How about we do this? I will.
And The Wizard of Oz is number 1 on that list. Yeah.
On both of our lists, like if you
combined.
No.
The Wizard of Oz.
I don't think it's a number 1. I think it is a classic movie, but I don't think it's number 1.
Dude, my doctor's office was the waiting room.
Well, no shit. We live in Kansas.
That's true. It is probably bigger around here, huh?
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post this on my story, and I'm just gonna say Team 1 versus Team 2. Who wins?
I enjoy this. I'll do the same. And I'll put it on the books.
Yeah, I will too. You want to put your movie picks?
Yeah, dude, I think I beat you. How many people are we gonna listen to? As many as we get, or like we're gonna cut it off at 20?
No. I think as many as we get. We tally up everybody.
So finishes
even if
tomorrow,
or we just
like
follow up. We can just follow up next thing. I think it's cool.
Oh yeah.
We just follow up next podcast.
Okay. So we're gonna throw the movie stuff first.
Yep. Movie stuff first. So, the results are in, and you won by 1.
I think it's tied.
Really?
Yeah, because my brother Shorty said yours was better.
All right.
So that's a lot of build-up for however long that was.
Yeah.
For a little anticlimactic. It's tied. It's tied. Solid movies.
Yeah, and I was surprised you tied me, to be honest.
I'm not.
I am. But I would like to point out that I did help you on some of your call-outs.
Yeah, because I would have said probably.
I think I assisted Happy Gilmore. You were on the fence about Happy Gilmore. I told you needed to go Happy Gilmore.
And the superhero one I didn't know.
And yeah, you're gonna go in-game, which would have definitely fucked you, I think.
I mean, I don't know, but
I think it would fuck you.
So Daddy's been listening to some audio lectures on the Black Plague.
And is that for school or for fun?
Just while I'm working, because I can only listen to so much music before I'm
on
like,
paper, right. You're a virgin.
I'm a virgin on paper.
On paper, you're a virgin. I'm just saying.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Listen to fucking lectures for fucking fun. I don't know. It's very.
Anyways, what's the Black Plague? What's the Black Plague about?
The Black Plague. Well, first of all, if you want to talk about some bitch shit, want to talk about some bitch shit, Michael?
Yeah, sure.
COVID-19. Bitch shit.
Yeah.
We are some fucking pansies, dude.
I mean, I think that's just society nowadays.
Pansies. Yeah, I think
we've become so sensitive to shit.
Yeah.
And we're so nuts deep in our health now versus before.
Yeah, well. So the Black Plague, or the Great Mortality, or I think it has a couple names, was a pandemic that killed, I think, half of Europe's population.
It was up there.
In the 1300s. One of every 2 or 3 people died or something. And I'm listening to these lectures, I'm like, bro. Because I think of COVID as the most drastic event in my lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, probably before. You never experienced 9/11, but 9/11 was probably up there too.
Yeah, and I thought about that too, but on a
global scale, yeah, I think yeah, you're right with COVID.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, wow, COVID. The time from like how it affected us was like what, a year and a half.
Yeah,
and we're still kind of like, we don't know. Who knows? Some fucking crazy ass shit could happen 10 years down the line where it's some COVID shit.
Yeah.
Like the Black Plague. The Black Plague was a pandemic that swept over Asia and Europe, and it killed half of Europe's population. So 1 every 2 people.
Yep.
Quick maths. And I think there was like 3 variations of it, or 3 things that could happen to you, and I want you to tell me which you'd prefer.
Okay.
Because if you're in Europe in 1300, it's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
So what we could do, right?
Yep.
Is we could get it. You could get fever, start feeling but then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have your blood not be able to clot, right?
Okay.
So it's just always gonna be runny and liquidy, and so what I'm going to do as a red blood cell, if I'm liquidy, is I'm going to seep through your body. Right?
Yeah.
So
you have more access points.
You start getting rashes, right? Because the blood's just coming up, just red spots. And then what I'm going to do, if I'm these fucking red blood cells, I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to start to fill up your lungs, Daddy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start to fill up your heart and fill up your liver. And you're going to drown in your own blood internally.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
Okay.
And you're going to suffer like fucking nobody else.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
And it's going to be terrible, and hey, you're gonna die, right?
There's no way around that.
You're going to die.
There's no way around that.
But you're only gonna suffer for about 2 days, right?
So you're in it for
you're in and out.
Okay.
2 days.
2 days.
Or what we could do, option B, is you could get these big lumps on you, right?
Yeah.
Filled with pus, usually around your armpits and your fucking nutsack area.
Yeah, shit.
So we're not wanking it no more. Right?
No, it's out of use.
So we could get those instead, and we can operate on them, right? We could try to remove them.
Yeah.
We could try to remove them.
Yep.
It's gonna be smelly. Pus is gonna fucking smell awful, and the people operating on you may not even want to because it's just so bad.
Yeah.
But we could remove them, right?
Yeah.
And there's an 18% chance you're gonna live.
18%.
But you're gonna be hurting for a lot longer than 2 days. You're gonna be suffering. I don't think as much as drowning in your own blood.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna be feeling peachy, and I think it's gonna take you about a week or two before you're gone, or you live with an 18% chance. So what are you taking? Because here's what's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get sick. Every two people.
Yeah.
You're not.
So fuck, man. It depends on how your mindset of how much is it worth? Like, how much is it? Like, if I live, am I gonna enjoy the rest of my life?
Yeah. Because if you live, your family. They're gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I want to say.
Majority of them are gone.
I want to say. If I was in a position like that, I would. Shit, dude.
And I don't think we can commit suicide because praising God is like
it's a sin to kill yourself.
It's like it's just a normal part of life. There's no like, what if there's no God? It's just no, there is God.
Now is this at the beginning of the Black Plague? Are we talking about?
This is so far from what I've listened to.
Yeah.
The first wave of the Black Plague.
So we're on wave 1.
We're on wave.
And
1.
we have no idea that there's 4 waves.
3 or 4 waves. Yeah.
I think my optimistic side of me would branch out. At that point in time, I think the optimistic self would portray. And I want to say I'd go lumps.
You go lumps?
And give myself an 18% chance. But I think now that I'm seeing it from a third point of view or a third person point of view, I'd take the blood.
Yeah,
I'd drown in my blood. Like if I was in that position and I had no idea that there was 3 more fucking things coming,
right.
I'd probably be like, oh, this is it. You know,
Right.
first round. That's this. How much worse can it get?
Yeah, but looking at
it from now, I'm taking the blood. I'll drown. I'm taking the easy way out.
Yeah, dude. I was just there's a quote I want to read because I was thinking about this compared to COVID, and
Yeah, COVID's some pussy shit.
there was one I didn't clip the quote.
I wonder how many deaths COVID had. Like,
Yeah, look it up.
now that we're kind of after COVID, we were post COVID a little bit. I wonder how many fatalities it brought. I just fat fingered the whole keyboard.
And you know what's even crazier? If what's crazier is COVID segregates, right? It infects everyone, but it hurts
Certain people. Yeah, it definitely does more damage to certain people versus others.
Right.
The Black Plague just said, "Hey,
Doesn't
you're a
give a fuck.
fucking person."
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Dude, if COVID was the Colorado Rockies, the Black Plague would be like the Dodgers and the Yankees if they joined together to create a super team,
And just fucked everybody.
took fucking steroids, fucking cheated during the game, and won 86-0.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts.
How many deaths we look
So
for COVID?
deaths, COVID, that's hold on, worldwide, 6.5 million.
6.5 million.
That's a lot more than I thought.
Me
I
too.
want to say. But there was also 600 million cases, over 600 million cases. So, what is that ratio? 1 out of 1 million people would die from COVID,
like
versus 1 out of 2.
Can you bring up a number generator? Let's play a little game here. I'll read these quotes in a sec because they're fucking mind blowing. Do 1 out of 100 and just roll. And if you get 1 through 18, you live.
I did it!
Michael's
I've
alive!
lived! Alright, Your turn. I got a 14, by the way.
Let me click it.
Okay.
Gone.
He's dead.
Gone. How about my brother? Gone.
Oh!
Sister? Gone.
Gone.
Mom? Gone. Dad? Gone.
Okay. Wow. So your whole family's out. I'm living right now.
If they all got infected,
Yeah.
probably 3 of them, 4 of them would get infected. Maybe there's one that
Doesn't, but all right. So, youngest brother dies. Matthew, he lives.
Hey, he's done it.
All right, me and Matthew are out.
The air lives.
Mom, shit.
Done.
Dad, he wins.
Done it.
Oh, we got 3 out of 5.
That's pretty good.
That is.
That's pretty good.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah. But there was one.
So the powerhouses. Bradley's a female.
Fucking nerd. Too much estrogen, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking fleas got him.
Quit dyeing your hair blonde, man.
Does he?
Well, he does his shampoo shit where it's supposed to lighten your hair. Dude, that was the story of his life when he was in like he'd play like club soccer, which is like the traveling soccer, so to say. He'd make sure he'd shampoo before a game with this blonde shampoo. So when it's out in the sun, because the sun brightens your hair up.
Right.
So he'd shampoo right before his game, go out, play goalie, sit in the sun, let it brighten, and that would be his routine.
Just dye it though, yeah. If you can go for it.
This is the I don't want to bleach my hair.
I don't want to.
Or mom, this is mom's alternate route because mom loved to use scare tactic. Loved to use the scare tactic. Oh, it was her go-to. I only saw my mom cry once, and I fucked up. I fucked up. I
made my mom cry once too, I think.
I fucked up. I fucked up big, and I can admit to that. And I made her cry, and I'm very sorry that I did that.
Ain't it a fucking fun feeling, dude?
When you see your mom cry, you feel like you're dead. Mm-hmm. That's the closest I've ever felt to like death. Like seeing your mom cry because of you. Oh, that's the worst feeling. Worst feeling.
I made my grandma cry too.
I never made a grandma cry.
That sucked.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, because she started crying. I said something, she started crying right in front of me.
Just like sad tears or like disappointed.
No, I think just
frightened.
I think she probably had some other stuff going on, and so we were at daycare, and I think like for lunch we had something that we had not too long ago. I was like, this again, and she just started crying. Like, oh,
so she just probably had a lot on her plate, and she just didn't want to deal with anything else. Yeah.
That was terrible.
I don't think I've ever my mom. I don't think is like a normal crier either. Like I've never seen my mom cry. I've seen your mom cry, but that's when she laughs.
Yeah,
it's just immediate. It's if she gets deep into a laugh, it's just tears.
Not even a deep laugh.
No, dude, it's shallow, and she's over there wiping her eyes. But yeah, dude, I fucked up. I don't even want to talk about it because it was a fucked up situation.
All right, we don't have to. Oh yeah, so
but fuck it.
You want to?
I mean, yeah, it was a dumb challenge, and I don't nobody do this, but I don't know if you remember the pass out challenge. No, it was something I was sweeping through high school.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't want to explain what you did because I don't want anybody to listen to this and do it. It was kind of fucked up.
Can I show you so we don't?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to do that.
You'd have to do that, and then you'd have to do this against the wall.
It's just fucking compressed.
And then and then basically you lose oxygen and you pass out.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, apparently some guys died from this, and then that's where the scare tactic comes in because mom just went immediately like worst case scenario for this challenge.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she found out that some guys died doing this in high school, and she's like, "Oh, did it happen to you? Did you do it? Did you do it to somebody else?" And I did all the above. I fucked up, dude. And then she was like, "All right, we need to take a drive," and it was mom and dad in the front seat of the truck, and I was in the back, and I was the only one sitting there.
Just you?
It's just no.
Oh man!
And we went for a drive, and mom cried in the front seat. Dad was just just driving disappointed, and I was like, I can't hold it in. I'm out.
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't. I felt so bad.
It's the worst.
It is.
Because it happens that you see him cry, and then you start thinking, all she's ever done is just try to help.
Yeah, just be nice to me. Like she's only tried to help me.
Just be nice to me.
And here I am.
I forgot why I made my mom cry. It's when I was little. I think I didn't want to give her a hug goodnight or something because I was mad, and then she went to bed, and Dad came in and said, "Your mom's crying." And then I couldn't. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to face her.
Yeah.
I must have been like 10 or something.
But that's the worst though. Is because like you're kind of like scared to like go up to your mom and apologize and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, but that would mean the world to her. But for some reason, we're just too scared.
And then, so I remember we all went to bed. It was right before I went to bed. So I'm guessing, I have zero idea, but it was probably in the ballpark of like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting in bed and just not being able to fall asleep. And so in the middle of the night when I got up, or when everyone was sleeping, I just got up. I went into her room while she's laying down. She's probably asleep now.
Yeah.
What the fuck's happening? I just go over and hug her and start crying.
I mean, and that probably did the trick, and you went right to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was okay after that.
Yeah, no. Our moms give us the fucking world. And they don't expect anything back.
Are you kidding?
Anything back. I don't understand that. I mean, we'll never explain. Like we're men. We'll never understand that.
I think we'll understand to a point being a parent, but not
a
mother's love.
Giving birth to something.
Something coming out of my body.
I created this. Nah.
And it's just alive.
Dude, like, yeah, because for the guy, it's just like, hey, I shoot this shit in the shower sometimes, but I just put it in a different spot and it grows something. All right.
That's fucking nuts, dude. It's its own thing. It's going to have its own taste.
Own personality. Just completely different.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, I have a different topic.
What's your topic?
And I wanna preface this with you take shit to a next level. Just you go from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
I think if you think that's 100,
I don't think it's 100. But I think it's up there. That was like you went from you took a drastic jump for this. And let me.
I think it's your 100. I think it's my 50.
I don't think it's my 100. Not at all. Because in my mind, I had shit going on that I could have done to you. Right after that, I was like, okay, I could do some shit to him right now. And that could be 10 times worse. I did. I almost went that route. But I decided to go the calm, collective way. So
you decided to let it go after you initiated it?
Okay. So here's what happened. I was just being a little shit. Thursday night, whatever night it was.
For no reason.
I mean, that's like fun. That's fun for me. Being a little shit.
Yeah,
just
fun.
Annoying you, but you can annoy me, you know? Just being a little shit.
Yeah.
So we have 2 bar stools. I put one on top of the other right in front of your door. And then I took a coffee table and blocked your doorway to the living room and the kitchen. Okay? No big deal. And then I took the recliner and put it up against the coffee table. Okay? You could easily just move the 2 bar stools, which you probably did, hopped over the coffee table, and threw everything back in the living room, and think everything would have been fine.
Yeah, I think I moved one stool and just
walked over it. Okay? There's no big deal,
Minimal
right?
effort.
No big deal. It was just kind of like a little mess in front of your door, okay? I go to bed not thinking much of it because I was just being a little shit, thinking he just kind of scooted out of the way. I'll deal with it tomorrow morning or something. I go to bed. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, open my door, and I'm greeted with the back of our fucking bookshelves.
Shoe racks, but yeah.
Yeah, shoe racks.
Not bookshelves.
And these things, let me tell you, put side by side, they are the perfect width for my door, and there's probably about a foot gap from the top.
So it's like the door is a foot taller than the top of the bookshelf?
Yes. And he has some notes on the back, which I never read.
For real?
I read them after when I got back for lunch, but I never read them that morning. And I tried to push him over, thinking that okay, he had to move these bookshelves, put them here. Surely he wouldn't, wake himself up to help me out.
Yeah,
I tried to push it over, and it was full. Everything was in there. So I went to my phone. I saw a couple messages from you. And then
pictures.
Yeah, and then I just saw 4 pictures of my bookshelves. And it just labeled shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf 3, shelf 4. So I was like, okay, he's taking this picture because something's probably fucked up, and he just wants to remember where everything's at.
That's exactly.
That's it. Okay.
That's exactly it.
So
I took some of mine too.
Yeah, I gave it one effort to kind of move the bookshelves. Nope, called you immediately. I didn't. I gave it a tug, and it's like nope, and I call him. I'm surprised he answered.
I completely forgot.
I'm surprised he answered, and I go, I need out. And he's like, coming. Granted, this is 6:30 in the morning. He's dead asleep. Like, you don't get up to what? 8, 9?
7:38.
Ridiculous. And I later realized what he got himself into, because for you to help me, you had to move the couch.
Oh, it's an effort.
Yeah, you had to move the couch. You had to take some books out of my bookshelf and then move the bookshelf. And then I was free. And this was just, I mean, it was kind of like the bulk of it, but there was shit in my bathroom. I tried to open my bathroom door, couldn't open it at first. There was also, I won't say what was in the bag, but there was a bag in my bathroom that completely, just.
There was a what in your bathroom?
There was a bag in my bathroom.
A bag?
A bag. That completely just, the aroma of this bag was so potent.
Was it? Was that where it was at?
Yeah, it was in my bathroom.
For real? I swear
it was in my bathroom.
I swear to God, I lost it because I was going to do it.
Yeah.
And I was looking for I probably looked for it for 30 fucking
It was in
minutes.
my bathroom. And I tell you what, I got nauseous brushing my teeth because it was so bad.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
No.
That makes it better.
No, that made it worse. That was like that was a cherry on top.
Then I found out here, I was like, I left
no,
it there
because
the
I
whole time and
fucking
just didn't
threw
see it.
I took it from my bathroom, I threw it outside because I was not having it in there, marinating my fucking bathroom all while I was at work.
Oh, dude, it was in there for like 6 hours.
Yeah, so in the morning I took it out and I flipped on the fan.
I didn't even really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that was your 0 to 50.
No, I'd say in the amount of resources I had at that time and the effort I was willing to give, that's probably 100.
100? Okay. And I will say
for immediate retaliation.
Yeah, immediate. Okay. So there's only one or two things I had against this. The prank, I'm just going to call it a prank. The prank itself, fabulous. I think it's up there with the wrapping paper.
For real?
I do. I honestly,
piss poor.
I think, no.
No.
What made it piss poor?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
How many things? 2?
2.
I'm going to guess 1, my carelessness in the books. I kind of just threw them on the ground. I don't think
that kind of. I mean, no, it didn't do any damage. I mean, it kind of was like, oh, cool. My shit was the one that got tossed, and I let it go. That was it with the books. But
I got one more guess. Well, I don't have another guess. So not the bathroom thing. Was that the
that was that one kind of upset me because I was sick that morning.
I had no idea that was in there till just now.
Which that makes me feel better about because it wasn't like strategically placed. The only thing I really had against this, and this is in your favor, because this is where I excel. I excel in appreciating, even though it was against me. I think you just fucked up on the execution. Just completely fucked up.
Like I could have done it better.
You could have done it not better.
I did it too good.
But I think you did it on the wrong day. Because if you would have done it tonight, like if you would have let that just being a little shit marinate for 2 or 3 days and then do it tonight when I don't have work tomorrow morning, you could be on the other side just laughing at me all tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and you're probably, were you expecting anything, or is it because it was the morning you had no idea?
I was just kind of out of the loop.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you could have executed that so much more better. You could have done it today.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't be expecting.
I wouldn't be expecting it. And then you could just sit there and laugh at me because I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah. I guess it's true. I guess in my mind, when I hit that 100, it's like, okay, I have to do something immediately and set the bar
so high that he can't.
And I don't. Maybe it's to keep the reputation of going 100.
Yeah.
And part of me doesn't like having that reputation, but part of me does. Part of me doesn't because I'm a sensitive fucking Susie.
Yeah.
And I don't like being mean, but part of me loves it because I feel like not just you, like at work and stuff too,
yeah.
like at Topgolf, people would seriously think before fucking with me because they knew
that you would go above and beyond next time.
I'd go 10 times harder.
And I feel that, and I want to say that is the reason why you do it, is because you want that reputation of you don't want to fuck with you. Like, nobody wants to fuck with you. But in my eyes, what me and my brothers did all, like, childhood growing up is we just, like, do the little shit that just fucks with us a little bit. And then we just kind of, like, gradually increase it, and then we'd fade out of it. Where that's what I was trying to do was, like, I was expecting just, like, what would have been good was if you just put the couch right in front of that door. Uh-huh. So in the morning, I'd walk over to my bathroom. I'd walk back. I'd do everything lights off in the morning. And then I'd probably just run into the couch, the back of the couch. Right. That was a good one. Or you just throw everything in my bathroom, and I open the door, and I was like, fuck, dude, I can't open my bathroom. That would have been good. And then I would have retaliated a little bit, and then you could have gone the 100%, and then that could have been the end of it. Like, I like the little stair steps, and then you hit the big one.
Yeah, with me and Logan, it was 0 to 100.
It was
immediately.
Yeah, and
I strike him out in baseball, he throws a bat at me.
Yeah.
Immediate. Or, like, I couldn't go up and, like, tease him and, like, push his head because it's just immediate hit.
Fucking, yeah. And I figured that's kind of how your shit worked.
I didn't think about how that would work with the other siblings. I thought that's just how it.
Yeah, and I had so me and Logan went golfing the other day, and we had a conversation about this, and I was like, has Tyler ever just gone 0 to 100 on anything, just like when you piss him off or something? And he's like, yeah, there's probably times where I was using the PlayStation when he wanted to, or this is the example he gave. He said, how you press the PlayStation button, turn on the controller, and it'll pop up a screen. He said you were playing, and he turned on a controller, popped up the screen, and he logged in. You were still doing your shit, but after your turn was over and he was playing, you would just unplug the PlayStation.
For real?
Yeah.
I would get mad.
Yeah. That's the example he gave me.
I remember...
You just unplug it.
I remember sometimes I'd unload, and I don't remember if it was 0 to 100, but I remember sometimes just taking him and just, like, pushing his head to the ground as hard as I could and being like, don't ever I didn't cuss, but I was like, don't you ever do that again.
Really?
I get so mad. I remember he tried to do it to me once.
Yeah.
Because that's something I do because I knew I'm bigger. Like, I knew I was, like, more, I don't know if I was more sensitive, but I was less, like, tough.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
He was tougher, but I knew I was bigger.
And you could use...
And at the end of the day, I could...
You could muscle him around a little bit.
He would muscle me, I think, around more. But I didn't want to muscle him around unless I was like really
into it. Yeah.
And I remember one time I must have did something, we were fighting, and he did that to me. And I don't know, he was like, "Don't do that again" or something. And I immediately
just did it again. Damn.
Like, don't hold me down to the ground like that.
Damn.
Oh, I get so upset.
I mean, we'd get in fights too. Like you saw me and Matthew at the tailgate. We just punched each other's arms, just cause.
Mm-hmm. And I think part of it was it went 0 to 100 because I didn't want to I was so terrified of getting in trouble for some reason.
So you would kind of use that "don't ever do this again" kind of vibe to like
reset
put like a scare tactic in him. Like if he snitches on you, this is what's gonna happen, sort of deal. Because I bet you that was a repercussion, regardless of what you thought.
I don't remember those dynamics of it. I lost my train of thought.
But anyways, there was other countless things where you said, or you went 0 to 100. I felt like with I'm not gonna say a name, but you got shot with a Nerf gun and then you poured ketchup all over your car. Okay, that wasn't 100. That wasn't 100. But why? Like, you just got shot by a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
You just got shot by a Nerf gun. Now she's got to go through a car wash. Like, she's got to put in effort to clean it.
No.
You couldn't clean a fucking
ketchup off a hood of a car?
Tyler, you couldn't clean marker off the back of your windshield.
No, that's different because that's supposed to stay. Like ketchup, I feel like you could just go take a paper towel or a Clorox wipe and be done. I think I was a little too oomph in that situation.
Yeah, you bodied that one a little bit too hard.
I think I bodied a little too hard, and I think it was a little bit of an overreaction. Like I was shocked at her reaction.
I wasn't.
I was shocked.
I wasn't.
And maybe that's because like before her at Topgolf, I'd fuck with like my friends' cars. Like I'd fuck with Dron's car, Sean's car.
I also men.
Yeah, no, but there was even a shorty like she put chocolate syrup in my backpack, and I'd put like green onions and sour cream, like fucking on
really?
her shoes and shit.
Well, she initiated. She did the first move.
I don't remember.
Anyways,
but there was 2 of them like that.
Okay.
Like both.
Shorties.
I had that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when I took it to Cheyenne.
Oh, okay. I wasn't gonna
Cheyenne,
go there.
Give me a haircut. I need a haircut.
Yeah.
I hit her up. She didn't text me back.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder why.
I just need a haircut.
Because you put
Cheyenne.
fucking ketchup on her car.
I promise you, I don't have any other motives. I just need a haircut. But yeah, I was very shocked at that reaction.
I wasn't. I just know that you sometimes take it a little too far. But I mean, I just like the gradual, and then we get to a point where it's like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
maybe some of it comes from I hated being fucked with in school.
See, and I figured that was kind of part of it. It's like maybe he just doesn't want to be fucked with at all. Like you just don't want to be messed with whatsoever.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
don't
why
saying that because it makes me sound like a fucking grump.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
dude, I don't know.
Like when I put all that shit in front of your door, like
that genuinely didn't bother me or make me mad.
It's just you wanted a fun thing to do back. I feel like you get a little bit of a high going.
Yeah,
doing that shit.
I was like, oh, this is fucking.
And I bet you when you were done with it and you were like, I'm gonna play some Rocket League. You sat in the recliner in the middle of the goddamn living room with nothing.
Setup too.
And it was. I looked at it. I was like, okay, he had a fun time. And he probably was playing Rocket League and he looked around. He's like, yeah, I'm proud of that work. He probably did that.
But I didn't think I was gonna be late.
I
don't think it's because. Maybe it was because I was.
So I did read the note on the back of the bookshelves after or during lunch that day, and it was something along the lines like, you fucking bimbo, it'd be a shame if you were late to work.
Yeah.
And P.S. This has everything in it. If you push it over, books will fall, neighbors will wake up, shit like that. And then he had the audacity to put if you call or if a text from you would cost you $10 Venmo. I'm like, fuck you.
I thought about charging your Venmo just as that little fucking
yeah.
I knew you wouldn't fucking
you request the $10.
But while I was writing, I was thinking like what's he gonna like if I'm not a sweetheart about this.
What? No, I
Literally,
wasn't gonna
what's
do
he
anything.
gonna do?
Like I thought about it that day. I was like, dude, if he wouldn't have woke up that day, because I had nothing from work, nothing, no laptop. Like I would have been just helpless. I would have been late to work with absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the only way I could have got out of that was if I just pushed over a bookshelf. That was it. And even then,
And shit was gonna fall.
shit would fall. Even then, the bookshelf wouldn't go flat. Like it'd be tilted, leaning, and I don't even know if I could get out of that. I couldn't open my bathroom door because the bookshelf would be leaning against it. It was a mess either way. But luckily, you fucking woke up. But yeah, it said, shame if you were late, and then you ended up being the one late that day.
I was late.
How late?
20 minutes.
That wasn't
I got a
bad.
raise that day too.
How? What the fuck? You got an early day and a raise? You got off at 3 that day.
Yeah, I showed up late. They gave my route to someone else.
And they just had
didn't
you
have
help.
shit for me.
They just worked you for what, 5 hours?
Yeah. 3 of them, I was just sitting there waiting for something to happen.
Bullshit. But would I live again? Nope.
Oh yeah, let me read this quote. And I think this is gonna get copyrighted, so that's why I have my earphone in, because I'm gonna try and say it while I listen to it. But there was one I didn't record. It was from a girl who said she had to bury her 5 kids by hand. And then in the place she lived, like, there's so many bodies, there wasn't fucking enough dirt to fucking cover. So she said in her town, the dirt, some people were buried so shallow that bodies were poking up, and like dogs would dig them up and start
eating them. Damn.
But we had to wear masks for 7 months.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, and that was hell. And people got paid to do that. I almost made an impulse decision to buy tickets to the next Cardinals game, or next week's Cardinals game.
Are they in the playoff?
They've secured they've secured the playoffs, or they're in the bracket.
Oh, that's gonna get pretty cozy, dude.
Yeah,
baseball.
Yeah, it is, and I don't want to pull the trigger on next week's game. But if they do go to the World Series, I'm definitely buying a fucking ticket.
For real?
I'm gonna drop some money on a fucking ticket
World Series
to see fucking Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, Wainwright for probably the last time in Cardinals history.
Together.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it, and that's what almost made me bite today, was to buy it. Plus Pujols is on 698.
Yeah, I know. Last time I heard he was 898.
98? Yeah, 698 home runs. And right now, he's 4th in baseball history of the top home run. The one right above him is Babe Ruth, who has like 714. And then Barry Bonds is in the lead with like 764 or something like that. But yeah, him and there's somebody else who's playing right now. They're both on 698, which is insane.
Jeez.
You don't realize how big of a number that is.
No, dude, I can't hit one.
Somebody is about to break a season record of like 62 home runs in a season.
Aaron Judge?
Aaron Judge, yeah. Aaron Judge is about to break that, which is insane because that's a record. So probably Pujols he probably ranged around 30 to 50 home runs a season, and he's at 700. 700? Yeah. So what would make me bite is if you wanted to spend $50 on a Cardinals ticket to watch Cardinals Pirates. It's a late game, so we could hit up the Arch before then.
Oh yeah.
But it's next weekend. It's the 1st. It's a Saturday. 1st? Yeah, it's a Saturday. Next Saturday. That's what would make me bite. Yeah.
All right. How long do I have to give you?
I don't know. I'll check. You give me an answer whenever you give me an answer, and I'll check the tickets are available. They're $50 standing tickets, so I was just gonna buy the tickets to get in the thing and just find whatever
And
spots
figure it
open.
out.
Yeah, because otherwise they're like $100 a ticket.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to do that, that's where I'm at.
I remember Dad took me and Logan to a Royals game when they played the Angels in the playoffs, and I've never experienced a baseball game like that. You watch like on TV the crowds. It's just crazy once the playoffs start. People get so into it, dude.
Would you go to a playoff game? Like if there was a playoff game in St. Louis, would you go to it? Even though there's probably nobody you want to
Maybe
watch.
depending on the price of the tickets. I bet once
Yeah.
they're up there. I'd assume.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe not because the Cardinals are there a lot. The Royals were never there. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
The Cardinals are okay. If it was a World Series, would you go to a World Series
I don't
game?
think we could afford those tickets.
You don't think so?
I think minimum we'd have to pay $5,000.
Really? You think they're that high?
I bet, dude. That might be bro science. That's maybe a little bit of an exaggeration.
I was thinking tops like $1,000.
I think minimum $1,000. But I don't know.
Ticket.
I'm thinking people pay like $40,000 to be down there
To be on the
for
ground.
the World Series or the playoffs.
The World Series.
Yeah, dude. I'm thinking people are paying some fucking dough.
So these are. Oh no, these are it. I think these are the World Series.
Yeah.
It's just different. All right, let's see. St. Louis Cardinals, Game 1. Minimum I saw, I think $800. No, seven.
For World Series?
For Game 1 World Series.
Damn.
The most expensive one. Yeah, $7,000.
That's oh man, I thought it was a lot more than that.
I mean but those are greens. Those are green seats.
Yeah. That's a lot though. I mean, I guess that's still a lot. $7,000 for a baseball game ticket.
Yeah, and dude,
For game 1, let alone game 6 or 7.
behind the plate, top row, $700. Wow. Probably $800 with tax.
Yeah.
Game 1.
And I bet you'd pay some. I bet they raise prices for parking and shit too, right?
Yeah, probably. Now I'm curious what's like a game 7. You know, like what's a game? They only show game 4.
What's game? Yeah, I guess it could be a sweep.
Yeah.
Huh?
Starting off at $1,000, game 4.
Wow.
Same tickets. So roughly the same spots as the green tickets. It's not that much different. It's not that much different. For game 1 to game 4. But why are some of these tickets like why can't I buy
Sold out?
$150? Surely they're not sold out already.
I think that's what.
Why
that
would they be
means.
sold like on maybe a reservation? Like why would they be sold out? The Cardinals might not even be in it.
Maybe they refund you or something. I don't know.
That's a fucking purchase.
Maybe they refund you. I mean, of course they'd refund you, but yeah, I guess just reserving it just in case. People are fucking nuts deep about this.
Yeah, which is kind of scary to think of. Maybe like now I won't get a ticket. They ended up in the World Series because I didn't pre-order one a month in advance.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes you make the decision a little earlier.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Well, whatever. But I don't think I'll be butthurt not seeing them for the last time. Because I've seen them all play before. I've grown up watching those Yachty, Wainwright, and Pujols.
Yeah, those are just like the staple names.
Yeah. For St. Louis, those three, and those three are pretty staple. Like, I bet you Pujols' name would be or number would be retired for St. Louis. I bet you he'll get a statue up front.
Oh yeah.
Same with Molina. I think for sure he's gonna get a statue. I don't know. Well, I don't know about the numbers.
Yeah, I think you got to be a pretty big dog to get your. Number retired. But Pujols is a big dog.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Because Ozzie Smith got his number retired. He'll definitely be put on. So on our backfield, there's the you get a picture of yourself on the padding with your
Uh-huh.
number, then they will definitely be on those. But yeah, it's sad to see him go, but I'm glad I got to see him play.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
has there ever been a guy like that for Rockies?
Not to the level of Albert Pujols.
Yeah.
No. When did Pujols start playing? Do you know?
No.
I mean, I guess you could argue Troy Tulowitzki, but I don't think he had as much of an impact on the culture of Rockies baseball like Albert Pujols did. Because Albert's one of those guys where, like, in baseball, he's a staple.
Yeah, no.
Like, you think of Cardinals, you think of Albert Pujols. You think
Yeah.
of Yankees, Derek Jeter. He's like one of those monsters.
And it's hard to wrap my head around that because he is like that's what he was to me the beginning.
Right.
Like he
It's
was
just-
he was a nobody, but he was a Cardinals to me.
Uh-huh.
But when I'm like I'm not a Yankees player or a Yankees fan, but I know Derek Jeter
Yeah.
and the Yankees.
Yeah, people know Albert Pujols.
See, and I just don't I don't get that.
Because you're just, that's all you ever
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah, so he was at 698. 2001.
Damn, dude.
2001.
How can you
20.
That's amazing to me. That not only you could do something for 21 years, but you could do it at the highest level in the world, and you could be one of the best.
Consistently at the highest level. Like he never went down. He never went back to the minor leagues.
That's insanely. Baseball is probably the hardest sport to do.
Yeah. And for him to be consistent like that,
It's hard to be consistent, like working out 20 years or reading 20 years, let alone play a fucking sport while your body is aging, right?
Yeah.
While
Yeah.
you're in your fucking 30s and
he's
40s.
40 right now. He's 42 right now.
Not only is it the hardest sport, but you're playing it in the best league in the globe, and you're one of the top dogs for that long in that fucking league.
And get this, I want to say he's only been to 3 teams. He started out as Cardinals. He
Uh-huh.
ran with the Cardinals for a while, and then he went to the Angels for
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple
he
years,
was
and
there.
then he went to the Dodgers for a year, and then he's back with the Cardinals. I want to say he's only been to 3 different
That
teams.
sounds right. I think my dad was friends with his wife in high school.
I'm pretty sure he's got a house here
Yeah.
in Falcon. I want to say close to Falcon Ridge.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
That's probably how he knew her then.
I want to say they have a house here.
Or maybe he said he went to high school with her or something.
STL. There's LA.
No offense to my father, but you made the right decision, yeah?
Yeah.
Just
what's
fucking
TOT?
paid like-
What's TOT?
Under what category?
Team.
Toronto? MLB. I don't think that is a team because they all say AL or NL, right? So TOT's got to be something. Did he like take a year off or something?
Maybe.
Right.
2001. Oh, that was COVID year.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, he was only 3 teams. He left St. Louis in 2011. He ran with the Angels for a decade. Signed a year with the Dodgers and then came back to finish it probably.
Yeah, just came back to retire.
Yeah, probably. And to hit 700.
And it's fucking home
Imagine,
sorely, right?
yeah, if you're
Especially
Two
if you're
more
going into
games?
the playoffs. you
yeah,
have
2 more games, you need 2 more home runs. He was knocking them out like it was
Yeah.
left and right.
I felt like every
Every
day I
game he
was
had
seeing
he had a
highlights
different
of
one.
he had another
Yeah.
one.
That's 22 years of playing baseball. He spent 12 of them in St. Louis. Yep, 10 in Los Angeles Angels.
He was there a long time, huh?
Yeah, I was surprised to see that number again because I forgot he left really early. He pissed a lot of people off because everybody was like, the news was just saying he went there for money because he got a bigger offer.
Uh-huh.
But there was like some sort of he wanted the money wasn't necessarily for him. It was for a foundation he did for his daughter who had like there was something going on with his
Uh-huh.
family medically.
Damn, 10 years he was there.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 5 or something.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely less than that, but I remember him leaving early.
When did he join the Angels? What year?
11. 12.
Wow.
He left in 11. He left St. Louis in 11.
Wow, dude. That's like one of them, what's it called when you swore something was not the way it was? Mandela effect?
Mandela effect.
Surely Albert Pujols was on the Angels in 2012.
Yeah,
or
that's
2013
yeah,
or
that's
14.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I want to see his home runs per year. So this is reading from 2001 to 2022. He had 37, 34, 43, 46, 41, 49, 32, 37, 47, 42, 37, 30, 17, 28, 40, 31, 23, 19, 23, 6, 17, 5,
I think that
12, and 9. 19 so far. 19 so far.
I'm guessing some of those lower ones are when he became a DH. Isn't he a DH?
Yeah,
now?
he's a DH. That makes sense. But I'm surprised he never broke 50 on a year.
It's hard, man. It doesn't sound like it would be hard. Like, you have 162 games to hit,
And you probably get
70
average
home runs.
three at bats.
Doesn't sound hard, but goddamn.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the dude that has the record took steroids. I'm pretty sure.
Barry Bonds? I don't
Pretty
know.
sure that's what he's known
Really?
for. Was fucking
Maybe.
hitting 700 feet home runs.
Maybe. That or they just didn't know how to compete with him in the early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alright.
I want to say we're good.
We'll wrap it up.
Yep. You want that quote?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to articulate this the best way I can, because in my head,
Run it, Tyler.
It sounds good, but I don't think. I think it's important to understand your spot in this world, and especially me, how lucky I am to be living during the best time period I possibly could be living in, and in the best place I possibly could be living in. Right?
Yep.
I think it's important to remember that. At the same time, I don't think feelings and emotions and feeling sad and stuff like that is reserved for those who have worse circumstances. I think emotions and feelings it's like eating. It's just a natural thing that's going to happen no matter what circumstances you have it. But I heard this fucking quote and it made me appreciate where I'm at and like the I don't know, just the era I'm living in and stuff. And again, not to say like COVID didn't have an effect on people's mental health, like not being able to go to school or anything.
Yeah.
But compared to this shit, dude,
Nothing.
we're pansies.
Yeah.
So here's a quote. So many bodies all at once, and not enough consecrated ground, nor enough laborers to dig the individual graves, that eventually there was no choice but to resort to mass graves. Indeed, in a comment that is horrifying, a Florentine historian described the ways bodies were layered in a mass grave with a layer of dirt on top, followed by another layer of bodies, followed by another layer of dirt, as being similar to, quote, layering lasagna with cheese. That gave me the chills, dude. But
That's
I heard that.
terrible.
Layering lasagna with cheese is what they were doing to the dead people. There were so many of them.
That reminds me of I mean, they gave me an awful visual. But that reminds me of a lot of those the concentration camps where they would just have the prison mates dig a giant ditch
Mass
and just
graves.
line them up, and then they just mow them down and they just fall in there.
Oh my god.
That
And
it
that
sucks.
was, and you know what's crazy? That was 60 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And I guess it still happens today, probably in North Korea and shit. but
Yeah.
Nuts, huh?
Yeah, nah, dude. I just can't. Like, now, we are fortunate to be buried 6 feet underground by ourselves next to our loved ones.
Right.
Like, there's nobody's going to get to us. We're in a box. Like, there's nothing.
there's no disrespect. There's probably never going to be disrespect
Right.
to me when I die.
Never.
But them, they're probably touching dick to asshole in a fucking hole
Yeah, dude.
with just a tiny bit of dirt in between.
Yeah, dude. Because someone thought Jews were disgusting, or because fucking fleas got them, dude, and they all got sick.
Dude, I'd hate it.
Maybe you could be born in any time period, dude. I'm glad I'm born in 1998.
Yeah, but I
the
bet you
United
people
States.
in 100, 200 years would be saying the same thing
Right.
we are.
Yeah.
Because
I
everybody
bet.
thinks they have it better than the future,
And we-
or than the past.
And we do.
Yeah.
Everyone has a better.
Because
than the past.
we just evolved. Although there could be some sort of World War III that desecrates the U.S. or all of the world, where we still have knowledge of the past, but here we are doing the same shit again. We might honestly in our lifetime be buried on top of each other.
Oh yeah, dude. Never know.
You never know. Don't say
No.
never.
Never know. Be thankful you live in the United States, everybody. I didn't mean to end this on a dark note like that, but
No. I'm trying to think of a positive note now.
okay.
I don't
Bring
like
up some positive news.
okay. We're just gonna. Wait a minute.
Have you seen that TikTok page that's just positive news?
No, I haven't. But it's not necessarily positive. But I want to leave this to anybody who listens to this. Next time you have hiccups, for some apparent scientifical reason, I saw this on TikTok. So it's bro science and trial and error.
You tell me to hold my breath on the.
No. Don't hold your breath.
Okay.
Apparently where hiccups come from, this is all according to a TikTok, is our fishy ancestors, like I'm talking evolutions ago, we think we are fish, like our brain, somewhere in our brain thinks we are fish, and that sense of hiccup is us realizing the air can't go through gills. So this guy's thought process, the next time you have hiccups, just tell yourself you are not a fish and they were gone. He said it worked 4 out of 4 times for him. So literally just you get a hiccup, go to the mirror, look yourself in the eye and go, I am not a fish. And they're gone. Tell me if that works. Please let me know.
I think that's pretty accurate.
But
I don't know about
next time I have-
fish, but
next time I have hiccups, that's what I'm going to try.
me too.
But if somebody has it before me, let me know, please. Because I'm very curious. I'm very curious.
All right. What's up, everybody?
Yep. Adios, fellers.